Okay. Hello, my name is Janelle Adams, and we are on week 5. Today's date is February 11, 2018. This week, we are talking about the respiratory system, and that is a set of organs that allows a person to breathe and exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide throughout the body, throughout the human body. So, this week, we are doing an exercise regarding how many or the number of breaths we have within 30 seconds average. So the directions stated, I'm going to sit quietly and I'm going to use my phone for the 30 seconds, and it counts the number of time, and I'm going to count the number of time I'm going to breathe in 30 seconds. So one complete cycle of inhaling and exhaling is considered one breath. So here we go. All right, so I'm going to do the 30 seconds. Okay, so 30 seconds is up. So I'm going to record that number of breaths, which is, I got 13. And I was trying to hold a sneeze too. I'm going to record that number of breaths in the data table 1 of our lab assignment, okay? And then that will be trial 1. Now the next, I'm going to repeat the step 1 and 2 more times for the trial 2 and 3, and I'm going to record it. And when I actually already did it, and when I did it, the trial 1 was 13, trial 2 I got 14, and trial 3 I got 13. And the average trial of that, you're supposed to do trial 1 plus 2 plus 3, and that was I'm sorry, let's see. That was a total of, let's see, 13 plus 13 plus 14. Let me just make sure if I got that right. Yes. It was 40, okay? So you divide that by 3. And when I divided by 3, I got 13.33. Okay, so that is the average. If I can go back to my notes, that is the average of trials I got out of those 3 times. Okay, so the numbers of breaths in 30 seconds average up with all 3 trials is 13.33. And then when I get the average number per breath, I got 26.66. And how I did that, which the average person inhales is 500 milligrams. I'm sorry, not milligrams, 500 milliliters. And the air per breath, so it's pretty much you divide 13.33 into 0.5 liters. So 500 milliliters is pretty much reversed to 0.5 liters, and that's how I got the total of 26.66. So that would be part of exercise 1. So the next one I'm going to do is using the balloon. And let me just see. Okay, so next I'm going to use a balloon. If I can find it here. I'm going to stretch out the balloon several times and be flexible. Keep on stretching. Okay. So let me go back to my notes. Okay, we're still here. Okay, so pretty much on the balloon, I'm going to take a regular breath and exhale normally, okay, into the balloon. It says, no, you will have to use some force, so I have to blow in the balloon, and I'm just going to use one full breath. So after I'm breathing the normal air amount into the balloon, I'm going to squeeze the balloon neck and twist it several times so the air won't leak out. And I'm going to hold it tight, and then I'm going to measure. I'm going to measure centimeters around the balloon. Okay? And I have to do this 3 times, and then we'll get the average amount of the balloon. So here we go. Whew, that took. Yeah, I got a headache. Okay, so I was one breath, and I got a headache from that. Okay, so now I'm gonna measure the balloon centimeters. Okay, measuring the balloon. It's kind of hard when you're using one hand. Let's see. Let's do it. Okay, measure the balloon. Uh-oh. Struggling, but I got it. Okay. So I got one breath. It's 45. I got 45.5. Okay. So I did that 3 times. And I already did it before. And mind you, my head was hurting. But I did 3 times. And I already recorded it in my chart. So what I got, the first trial, which I did here, just now on the video, was 45.5 centimeters. The second trial was 45 centimeters. And the trial 3 was 44.5. So it looks like I was lacking a little bit, and it went down a little bit, but it's 44.5. So the average trial that I got, and the trial 1 plus 2 plus 3, you total that up and you divide it by 3, and I got 45. So this whole exercise, it's working on, pretty much the amount we're breathing every day. And it's crazy. Like, we don't even realize the amount we're breathing every day, how we're sleeping. We don't even know how many times. We just go with the flow. And by doing this exercise, it's like now I realize, wow, it's a lot. It's a lot of breathing that we do. And that's what we need. That's what we need as a human. So have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.